God, I need to get this on loop. This is so chilling. Like, chill outing. Not chilling, like, you know what I mean.
Looks like we got a new friend!
I haven't muted myself either, so... Hi Kelly, you heard all that.
Looks like we got a new friend! Looks like we got a new friend!
Oh, hi everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Ryutama Mezame Beyond Time with the wonderful Jess, Little Cup of Joe. There she is over there. Before we go live, we are live, but before we talk about being live, before we do the live thing, let's go through some social links and things like that, whilst I still struggle to unmute everyone. There we go. Yeah, so guys, social links. First of all, check out these. We've got Discord, Twitter, and YouTube. If you want to catch up, YouTube. If you want to be part of an amazing, inclusive, safe, and fun TTRPG community, go over to the Discord. And if you want to get into a game, get everyone to the Twitter. Send me a follow, send me a DM, and I'll get you into a game. I'm currently setting up everything for Christmas and before Christmas and the January season and all them good things. And I think I'm actually even starting to get things in the January season nailed down. So I might be starting to put players in that now, like, and not just like recurring characters, but also people who want to try it out for one-shots characters. So yeah, I'm gonna start catching up on that long old list of people. It's coming this week. You watch out. Next, we have a Patreon. Head over there. We've just set up a new goal on the Patreon. We want £500. £500 a month is what we want, and that is for upping our production value in the next season. We're going to be doing things like videos, but more artwork, more character artwork, all sorts of the good things. Some of the things that you've seen snippets of this season, we want to do more of it. So Your Roll20 window is black and showing tap. God
Oh, it's back again.
damn it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I'd fix this. What it is for some reason, I have to go in every single time. Every single time. I have to click off of what it's highlighted on and then click back on it for it to work.
It's very weird.
I don't know why. I'll do it in a slow fade. Ready? Like magic. Yeah, Patreon. Go and support us on Patreon. That'd be amazing. Also, we have merchandise. You can get our logo anywhere these days. You can get it on tights, tops, cups, clocks, wall hangings, acrylic blocks, cup holders, you name it. Books. You want your logos? We got your logos. We got your logos covered. Next up, we have two sponsors in the form of Bird in the Storm Publishing, which I can spell. I'm hearing some wind noise from someone. It sounds like someone's riding on a beanbag. Bird in the Storm Publishing, they're going to be bringing some content to us in the new year, but for the time being, check out their t-shirts and their mugs. They do it all for charity. All their proceeds go to charity, so check them out. Also, we have Mage Hand Press. Mage Hand Press, they have made they made Dark Matter, which is a D&D 5e sci-fi space expansion. We play it at 1 PM on Thursdays. Called Argo 37. That was earlier today. It's a lot of fun, and if it sounds like the sort of thing that floats your boat, you should check it out, especially because at the moment, well, next week, even on the 15th, they are going to be launching their alpha, and if you go and pre-order now, you can get access to the beta 8 months early for $25, I think, and if you've already bought the alpha, you can upgrade for like a $5 or something, so head over and check it out. It's all good stuff. That's everything except for the tweet. So yeah, there is a tweet. Go and retweet the tweet, and when we retweet the tweet, we get 10, and then we go to we get 1 magic surges. That's how the tweets work. Tweet. Jess, I've gone on to rambling. It must be time to hand over to you.
Sounds like a plan. If you see the camera moving in weird ways, it's because I'm rearranging my desk and it goes up and down.
I would say we've sort of lost you at the minute. I'll drag you up a little bit.
It's magical. Yes. I think it's time to start this good Ryutama campaign. So we are playing Ryutama, which is a Japanese TRPG. That is normally Miyazaki's Oregon Trail is the descriptor. However, that's not what we're doing. I don't actually know how to quantify what we're doing, but I like it. So samurai and hijinks and time travel ishness. I don't know. It's weird.
And good food.
Good
food.
Good food all the time. Yes, that is indeed. So, as the GM, I do get a character. I have the Ryujin who is watching over these good kids as they travel ostensibly. We haven't seen him for a while, but he's around. And his name is Kuromoto. So, oh yeah, and me. I'm Jess, Little Cup of Joe. I do things on the internet. I'm an artist, I'm a voice actor, I'm a streamer, blah, 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 blah. Just follow me on Twitter. That's the best way to find out what the heck I do. Scrat, do you want to introduce your character for this one?
Take two.
Tanarakumi. Tanarakumi is a young 900 years old young warrior minstrel. She's a bit confused. Everything's sort of been falling apart recently. She really thought that like her life goal was just to become #1 in this sort of like headband thing. But as things have been unfurling, she's starting to question how sane she is, how pure that goal was.
Oh, sweet baby.
What on earth is actually going on in the in this place? And yeah, you know, she's still a badass fighter, but her heart's not in it at the minute.
Poor thing. Yeah, she's had it a little rough.
She didn't even break dance last fight. She didn't even break dance.
That is true. It's been rough.
Hi guys.
You are there and you're not alone.
I am not.
Cat butt. Cat butt.
Wait,
Now you know how
sorry.
Jess
Cat
feels.
butt.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was going to say, welcome to the club.
And Scrat.
Yeah, mine's around here somewhere. The demon.
Yeah, we're proud owners of 2 6 and 5-month-old cats.
Owners.
Owners, they're owning
Or
us
like
right
you're
now.
owned.
Yes, we now feed them and clothe them and bathe them and all that fun stuff. Hi, I'm Kent Reeves. I will be playing Yukihira Arashi here on the Ryutama game that we're doing tonight. Next.
Indeed. Next.
I know so much about you now.
He's a new cat owner. That's all that matters.
Scrat, I suck at these. I don't. I'm a variety streamer who streams sometimes because he's also going to school as a culinary chef. There, is that better?
Yeah,
I did
actually,
learn a
that
thing
really
I
was-
didn't know about you, actually.
Yeah, I learned a thing I didn't know about you. I didn't know you were going to school. I thought you were like 40.
Savage.
God damn
Savage.
it.
I'm like 26. Okay.
Oh, next.
You
Sheena,
know everything
save
about-
us. Sheena, you're our only hope right now.
Dang, then we're doomed.
Okay, cool. Cool.
I'm Sheena, and I'm playing Nakahara Kazumi, who is a minstrel. Kit Kat stuck in the throat.
Oh, goodness.
Do you mean like a cat or a snack?
No, like food. Food.
I got confused. Whoa.
Well, we were just talking about cats. It's understandable.
True.
Anyway.
True. No, the chocolate snack.
Please proceed.
Chocolate.
She's becoming relatively well adjusted. Everyone else seems to have some trauma come to the forefront, which kind of makes her feel not so bad about what she learned about her family. So, yay.
Indeed. Everybody's learning things about themselves and
Learning things.
well, remembering things is actually the better statement. Speaking of remembering things,
Oh yeah.
Anna, who are you playing? And wow, she remembered some things, didn't she?
Oh yeah, she definitely did. But hello everybody, my name is Anna. I play Etsuko here. Yeah, things have been remembered. Things are gonna go down. Will she get back with the love of her life? Not back. Will she get with her the love of her life?
Yeah, there's I don't know, there's some interesting stuff going on there.
Yep. It should be a drama-filled, emotion-filled session.
Wait, so we're really not actually having like the sleepover with the pillow fort and the
No.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's totally what was going to happen. I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's gonna be a delightful time. You're just gonna hang out and eat ramen and catch up after the 900 years you've been apart.
Nom, nom, nom,
chill out with some Onibe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe.
I am so excited to eat ramen with oni bays. Does Arashi get an oni bay? Maybe.
Maybe.
Sweet.
We'll see.
He's gonna get beat up by an oni bay.
I mean, yes. So we should go into the recap, I think, before I come to control of this table. So, previously, last time, you were all in the village of Yayoi, which was in the midst of the rice fields. Unfortunately, the village is no longer standing because it was razed by a band of Oni warriors led by Shuten Doji, a powerful Oni clan lord, who in fact is the Oni Bay to which we have been referring. And he used to know Etsuko once upon a long time ago. They might have been a thing. She was struck with a memory. She remembered him and he knew exactly who she was. They were old friends. She might have wanted it to be more than friends, but we don't know much about that. He tried to invite Etsuko to come back to their new village with him, and that didn't go so well because he really didn't want her friends to come along because they're filthy, awful, nasty humans. So she refused to go back. Yes, there he is. There's our handsome, one-eyed, one-armed, awfully hot guy. So she told him, heck no, not without her friends. And so he sent his little brother, Ibaraki, to deal with them instead. And he peaced out and went back to the village, allegedly, after they finished burning down the human village. It was a fun time, right? Everybody had fun. There were absolutely no tears.
Nope,
whatsoever.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it was emotional. It was rough for everybody, I think. So, Ibaraki did rather half-heartedly fight them for a bit, but he ceased his engagement with them once all of his brethren were out of the picture, and after Ikumi kind of called him out on his behavior. And in the end, he let them go and went his own way. Later on the road toward Kakuremori, the forest where Etsuko is from, the group found a shrine they'd visited where Ikumi was struck with a memory of a time when she consoled and defended Miharu from the cruelties that they encountered on the road. And yeah, Ikumi had a bit of a time, but proved to have a bit of a very kind-hearted streak hidden under all that brash behavior. Yeah, no, it's fine, right? Right, Scott? You're muted.
Muted.
That's because Ikumi has no idea what you're talking about.
None whatsoever.
None at all.
She's definitely not soft-hearted under there. Nope.
Nope, not at all.
How dare?
And then everybody kind of continued on, and you made your way into the forests of Kakuremori. And last time we ended, you were all surrounded by Oni scouts. So I think tonight we are going to start by rolling initiative.
Oh boy.
Yay!
Fantastic. I'm excited.
I like rolling initiative. I'm good at that.
The only thing I like about rolling initiative is the music that starts playing right when we do it.
Same.
Oh dang!
Oh,
that's like I think that's my
there's
best
a-
initiative roll ever.
No, I'm looking at how many people there are around us. Are you seeing this?
Oh wait, hold on. Let me pull up roll 20.
Oh wow, that is
I
a
did the
lot.
same
dang.
thing. I like popped my character
We're in
sheet
trouble.
and then looked. I was like, oh, hi.
Oh, did you
Maybe-
think this was going to be easy?
Maybe we should just
I mean,
try like
yeah.
diplomacy.
That is an option. You can do that.
Does etiquette and refined education work in this instance? Just curious. Of course it doesn't.
No, etiquette is for schmoozing with high-ranked people. You could probably try it if Shootin' Doji was here, but he's not. Oh God, Ikumi, what happened?
That's the
Sweet.
worst initiative roll. She must still be feeling awful. I thought she was starting to feel purpose, but she must still be feeling awful. Oh God, she was fake smiling to Etsuko. Oh no.
Oh, Ikumi, sweetheart. Okay.
Oh yeah, let's remind people in chat. Thank you for reminding me, Kelly. We are changed up what the Nat 20s and Nat 1s do. Now the Nat 20s act essentially as like fumble points, and the Nat 1s. Did we decide what the Nat 1s do in the end?
I don't remember. Hold on.
It's not like an auto fumble, is it?
I don't think so.
Because wouldn't that still give us?
An extra fumble point.
That ends
yeah.
ends up giving you fumble points, so it's
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah, I don't know if we determined what to do there.
Just -1 maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just a -1 mod is
Yeah.
probably fine.
that'd be easy.
Let's see. I need to find their. There we go. These guys have 11 initiative. Oh man, everybody's gonna go on like the same turn. This is fine. Doot. And 7.
Thank you for the follow, Awkward Kitty Incorporated.
Yay.
You are in good company
Hey.
here.
Etsuko and Kazumi, what is your dex?
Very good question.
Mine is a D8.
Okay.
Me too.
God damn it. What's your condition?
5.
Same.
Oh my god!
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, John Kemp Paul, do
Either
it.
one. I'm totally down to do it too.
Right.
Or just which of
Alright.
you would like to go first?
Let's rock, paper, scissors. 'Cause it's a lot more.
All right.
Okay, so it's rock, paper, scissors, go, okay?
Alright.
Rock, paper, scissors, go.
You
I don't
win.
know what that is.
I did paper.
Oh,
Okay. All right. So,
Yeah.
good lord, all of the potential tiebreakers.
I know.
No big deal.
Okay. All right.
You are
Um,
surrounded by Oni scouts who are looking at each of you. There's bows drawn, there's swords drawn. And one of them, who looks like he may or may not be roughly in charge, kind of spots you and seems a little suspicious, but he doesn't say anything. You don't have your horns out, do you?
Not yet.
Okay.
But which one from all these?
It's
It's the main dude.
this fine gentleman that's standing kind of by himself.
Wait, which one?
The one that's kind of in front of you.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of look at him, and then I like get a little bit mad and frustrated because frustration. And then as soon as I get very frustrated, my horns come out.
Okay.
And
What does that look like?
think of it as a mini barbarian rage. But
Hashtag not a barbarian.
yes, exactly.
Of
Not a
course.
barbarian.
Like a
Surprise.
barbarian rage, but not actually.
But not really, yeah. And then as soon as that happens, like the horns kind of like
Just
misty, but like
Ooh.
fast, you know, because of
Mhm.
what,
they just kind of manifest.
yeah.
And when he sees that, he does kind of lower his sword a moment and looks to the rest of you, like almost waiting for a moment. But why are you with these humans?
Why are you trying to attack us?
You don't belong in this forest. Well, they don't.
Well, just let us through and we'll get out of your way.
You can't go any further.
Why not?
The rest of this land is ours. You'll have to go around.
Which is around where? Can't you just... You're muted.
Back the way you came and around the valley.
I mean, I just want to see my home and my parents one more time. I promise they won't hurt any of you. And if they do, I take out my axe, but like, you know, trying to deceive them.
Okay.
Before we went into combat, weren't we like getting ready for camp or something?
I think you guys were just still on your way through.
Yeah, I
walking.
think so.
It's not quite late enough for camp, but it will be soon. And if they do,
then I'll take care of it. And I like take out my axe and like kind of do one of these.
he's looking to the rest to see if any of them look remotely nervous. Let's check your deception skills, and in this case, we're just gonna have you do a negotiation check because it would be the same bunch of stats.
Sure. I wish these things were like in order. Can I use
No.
fumble point?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Fumble points are yours to use whenever you want.
Yes. So it's like a ooh. I should have used 2 fumble points. Does
Doesn't
that
look like
add
it added it. No.
Oh yeah, no, it didn't.
But it would be 7, right?
Yeah.
So he doesn't quite look convinced, but he does sheath his weapon, and the others around kind of lower their weapons a little bit. They're still guarded. You can come, but they have to be bound.
I look at everybody and kind of like nod my head. It'll be okay. I won't let anybody hurt you.
And everybody else.
I'm gonna look at Ikumi like,
Like, you okay with this?
So I think the dice are trying to tell a story over here, and Ikumi, instead of being her usual fighty self,
Mm-hmm.
she's sort of like really lazily half drawn her wakizashi, and she's sort of looking like she could fight, but just like she's really
Not. Her
yeah
heart's not in it.
yeah, you know, like, okay, I could kill you all. This will be fine. Whatever.
At seeing no indication of hostility from the rest, they kind of start to close in, and the three of you get bound. Etsuko, you're left free, but you're kind of being very closely escorted by a couple of them, including the leader.
Mm-hmm.
When they bind me, can I hold out the number 2 headband and say, "If you must, bind me with this"?
Yeah. The one that's moving forward to bind you, she's a fairly tall, graceful-looking woman with long, long white hair. She sort of looks at you a moment like, "What? Where did you get that?"
I fought about 200 or 300 people. It's from your clan, right?
Yes. Although we haven't seen them in a while. Not many of them.
I didn't realize there was more than one set.
She starts to tie you with them. And they start to escort you all through. At one point during your walk through the forest, they also stop again, and the majority of you are blindfolded. Even you, Etsuko, get blindfolded, and they take you the rest of the way, guiding you very carefully. For quite some time, you get a sense that they're probably not taking a direct route. They are possibly tracking
Walking
around
it.
a few times, to make it hard for you to get your bearings. And when you eventually have the blindfold removed, you find yourself in the Oni village, which looks quite a sight. Let's go to you as the forest starts to part, and you see the stands of bamboo just seeming to split away, revealing this place. The light is filtering down in hues of gold and green. The village just looks like something out of a painting. The homes are black and golden trim, which is familiar to you from Shuten Doji's clan. The arches and eaves are painted with all of this. There's a graceful curve to them, but everything sort of ends with a bit of sharpness to it. There are statues around that depict powerful 2- and 4-horned warriors bearing enormous field swords, much like the one you crafted once for Shuten Doji. And they loom large and protective over the surroundings. You can all smell a really peaty kind of scent that sort of stings the nostrils initially, but it starts to recede over time as you walk through the village with there's a more appetizing scent that starts to come as you pass one building. It's like a spicy ramen flavor. And as you look, you can see there's what looks like a shop, and there's a lot of Oni and other creatures congregating to eat. You see steam rising from another building far off. It looks like it's probably a bathhouse. And other than 3 of you, there is not a single human to be seen here. Almost everybody has a set of horns or something else that marks them as not human. The majority are Oni, but there are other yokai creatures that seem to more or less be moving peaceably. But when you pass, you get you get a lot of dirty looks. They're not even bothering to disguise their disgust at your presence. And there's whispers among them, and nobody goes near you. But these guards lead you further on into a building that sort of is elevated above the rest, kind of looming over. It's a very, very grand-looking fortress. It's very similar to one you remember, Etsuko. It looks like they just rebuilt the best of their ability in this new location. And you climb those steps and they bring you inside. And at that point, they start to walk down another hallway, leading the other three off and not taking you in that direction.
They're separating us?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of... And we're unblindfolded, correct?
Yeah.
I just look at them and kind of like, oh no, but just like you'll be okay, but still kind of worried about them.
Sure. So, you three, they're walking you down into a deeper part of this castle, and you find yourselves being pretty unceremoniously shoved into a cell. And they shut the door and lock it up. And the woman who bound you, Ikumi, she kind of tucks the key away.
Wow, that is going
You really should have turned around and gone.
Thank you, you guys.
She turns to go.
We've just had a donation come in, sorry. Tweeter Vecna says that the leader of the Oni should meet the party and have the ability to make them all really thirsty.
What kind of thirst?
How thirsty do you want us?
That sounds like
was-
DM discretion to me.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he did that already.
Also, some Wizmos show up at some point and want to befriend Ikumi. Wizmos are like... They're like just tiny, like little forest sprites, essentially, in this
Oh.
world. That's what they would be. They'd be like
Okay.
maybe in wooden dolls or something like that. Little wooden things.
So like Kodama, probably.
Yeah, more like toys come to life.
Okay. All right. Well, duly noted. I can do that later. You guys. Y'all are weird, but I love it. Yes, the leader of the Oni, however, is not a she. That can't change because I would have questions for Shutendoji at that point. But
Apparently, there's
Etsuko.
clarification in chat.
Not
Yeah.
thirsty for water.
I mean, we already are kind of not thirsty for water.
That's just a matter of course. Who's pointing it out? I guess I can get us off the battle screen. We don't need it anymore. Y'all didn't fight. I'm proud of you.
Hey, it was Etsuko with those awesome negotiation skills.
Right. So Etsuko, you, however, your friends were taken down a side set of stairs. You are walked straight up further into the castle.
Mhm.
And they take you to another set of doors. And there's kind of a light knock. And from the other side, you hear Shutendoji's voice. Yes? Sir, you have a visitor. And after a moment, the door slides open. And he's standing there. Looks cleaner than he did out there in the burning village, because he's probably had a chance to have a bath. And he looks very surprised. Etsuko. Where did you find her?
Relevant information. Tweeter Vecna also took the stream boss, so gives a nat 20 to Kazumi and asks for good things for Etsuko.
Thank you.
We get the
We were sealed together for hundreds of years.
You guys are separated.
Oh, sorry. I thought.
We're alone. We're all together. You, me, and
Yeah.
and Kazumi, but Etsuko
Yes.
is alone.
Etsuko got separated from the group.
So didn't he ask us how we met Etsuko?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
sorry, my bad.
No worries. We had a donation storm, and what the fuck is my cat doing?
Oh my god!
Trying to break your poster again.
Yes. Please don't do that, Tristan. I will murder you.
If only your cats were as well behaved as mine.
You have everything
I'm
to play
kidding.
for,
I'm
sir.
Well behaved.
You're kidding? You're kidding? What?
I'm kidding.
Ayo, but I'm.
Sorry, we've derailed again. Let's get back.
This is fine. So yes, you guys are currently chilling in the dungeon. Still tied up, by the way. They did not remove your bonds, so you are double locked up. Have fun with that. Retsuko, you are standing outside of Shuten Doji's room, apparently, or office, or some room that he was occupying. And he exchanges a few words with the guard to just find out. The guard sort of reports what happened, that they found you all outside the forest, the others are in the dungeon, and so on. And then you kind of get ushered into the room, and Shuten Doji gives the other one orders to just leave them locked up. He will deal with them later. And then he shuts the door and just gestures into the room, which is pretty large. It is the size of a small little training hall, essentially.
Mhm.
There's neatly arranged tatami all across the floor. And along the back wall, you see inkwash murals depicting Oni warriors in battle. Off to that same corner of the room, you kind of see a couple of braziers burning with that same incense. It's a little stronger in here. Where his sword stand sits, there's the katana and the wakizashi there, and there's the nodachi that you made for him is also sitting on that rack, all enshrined. And there's a folding screen in one corner that probably conceals the area where he most likely sleeps. A small desk. It looks like it is kind of where his personal apartment's where he conducts business. And there's a door beyond that looks like it, from what you can see out the screens beyond, it looks like it overlooks the village. There might be a terrace or something out there. You found your way here nonetheless, I see.
I want to see my parents. And I say that, exactly like that, a little bit shy but trying to stand my ground, I suppose, but blushing a little bit.
Sure. Don't you want to sit and explain yourself first?
What is there to explain?
What in the world happened after all this time? You choose them over us?
I don't want to choose sides. I just want everybody to live, I guess, a peaceful way.
Your family is here.
At this, she kind of she's about to say something, but kind of just kind of thinks about that for a little bit too long. I understand that, but we're the only ones that could help everybody. And then I proceed to kind of explain to him about what happened and...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you sort of explain what you remember.
Mm-hmm.
And during the course of this, he guides you toward the center of the room where there's the table and such, and has tea brought in by a servant at one point. And after you finish telling that story, the last that I remember, you were leaving to go help escort that priest to the shrines. It had nothing to do with Enma. Do you not remember what changed?
I don't. Everything is kind of like a dream. I don't know what's real anymore and what's happened. My memories seem to kind of have been erased.
Come with me. He stands and walks to the doors that lead out to the terrace, pushes them open with his one hand, and steps outside, turning to see if you'll to wait for you. So, do you follow?
Yeah, I follow.
Okay. And the terrace outside does indeed overlook the village, which is a pretty serene scene. It definitely looks different than you remember, so you know this is not the same village. It's clearly newer. But and there's fewer people than you remember by a fairly sizable margin. Your village from before was quite large and had a lot of humans and I shouldn't look at chat.
I know
There used to be humans, kami, yokai, all kinds of creatures traversing this place. Now it is mostly oni and a few other yokai. No. Not yet. And it's quieter, but in a very melancholy sort of way.
Mhm.
Looking on it does feel a bit sad. And he just sort of looks out over the terrace for a while. God damn it, chat. Takes out his pipe and lights it with a fairly he's clearly been without his other arm for a while because he's got a means of doing this one-handed, but it still looks more laborious than it normally would. He sets it down and prepares the stuff to go in it and lights it with a touch of magic, and then takes a long draw off of it. After you left, we waited for years. And someone's got white noise. I don't know who that is. There was like a lot of white noise that just came through. That was weird. Anyway.
Ghosts.
Spoopy. And he just says, after you left, and we waited for years and years, a man named Aoyama came to the village and demanded our help. He was waging some sort of campaign, and we wanted nothing to do with it. They stayed a while. They tried to edge us out of our homes. And eventually it erupted into war. Right here in the forest. We managed to oust them with enough time. But my father and mother were slain in the process. He kind of gestures to the rather maimed side of his body, missing the eye and the arm. I defended Ibaraki, who was too young to fight. And what few of us remained had to escape. We lived like vagabonds for several years. I assumed the worst. I thought you were dead. We've rebuilt in this place, and I will not allow humans here again to destroy it.
I can see why you look at them that way, but I know that they wouldn't hurt any of us. If they hated our kind so much, they would have killed me as soon as they found out what I really am.
Well, then your friends are a rare exception. But I can't trust it. I'll give you some time to decide.
Well, I mean, I told you what I went through. Is that all you have to say?
Either you're going to stay here and forget about them, or you can leave. But you won't be able to return.
Can I at least see my parents first?
I'll make certain they know you're here. They at least deserve to know that you're alive.
What does that mean? I can't see them?
I'll speak to them. You stay here. He kind of ushers you inside. Doesn't really seem inclined to brook any opposition. He sort of just walks you in unless you try to argue.
No, at this I kind of blush because it's like, oh my god, body contact.
Yeah. He's also like real tall.
He smells so nice.
Tall and small. I'm sorry for my dogs. They're the worst.
It's all good. I can relate to doggos.
So much barking.
All the barks.
Oh.
But yeah, I walk inside and like kind of blush and like kind of jump a little bit, you know, and then just kind of put my head down and walk inside.
Yeah. And he shuts the screen after you. And just kind of gestures. You can wait here for now. I'll see a space prepared for you later. If you'll excuse me.
I just nod my head.
He goes and kind of leaves the room rather quickly. And we're going to swap to our friends in the dungeon.
Dun, dun, dun.
Friends in the dungeon. So yeah, you guys are bound and in a cell. And there is one Oni that's occasionally checking in, but they seem like they're probably maintaining guard closer to the top of the stairs. And yeah, you've been left to your own devices for probably about 30 minutes to an hour. Getting a little hard to tell because there's really no like daylight here.
I feel like that entire time, Arashi has been like, and this is how you're not supposed to treat your people that you're trying to have over. You're just sending them to the dungeon, like 30 minutes of just like this, like, if it was like current nowadays, it'd be like, and I'm going to write a Yelp review and you're going to get so much bad stuff written about you. And you know what? I am still bound right now. How is this humane? We did nothing wrong. We just wanted Etsuko to come.
Arashi, all you're doing is antagonizing them.
You know what? Don't care. I don't like being tied up like this. It's not fun.
Maybe
Can
you
we,
should
like-
have bought your own headband.
Can we like try to pick the knots out of
You
each
can
other's
try.
bindings?
You can give it a shot if you want. Do Dex Int.
And okay.
Zero stars. You tied me up.
And not in the fun way either.
Oh no. Well, how is it every Ryutama stream I run, there's some weird ass talk of bondage? I don't understand.
Actually, I feel like this entire time Arashi would be wanting to like also be untying himself at some like. Okay,
yeah,
so
if you wanna do a Dex int, you can try to escape your bonds.
okay. That
You rolled initiative.
fuck. That's
Could
I
I
mean, that's the same kind of roll.
yeah. It's Dex and
Yeah.
int. So
Yeah.
could I save it for a more dramatic moment?
Yeah. Kazumi, you do manage to get yourself loose, for what it's worth.
Whew.
But yeah, all the shouting and carrying on. You do, at one point, the female Oni kind of leans back down the stairs and looks down toward all of you. If you wanted me to tie you up differently, you could have asked nicer.
we were blindfolded and we didn't have a choice. And you know,
Do you want to be gagged?
with what?
A stone.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Good. Morning can't come soon enough.
Wait. Morning? What's happening in the morning?
We're gonna see you off. She
Like-
smiles and not nicely.
They're gonna kill us.
Yeah, I kind of got that feeling.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, Kazumi, you are untied. You could probably untie your friends with relative ease if you so desire.
Yeah, sure, why not? I'm gonna start with Ikumi though.
Ikumi hasn't really moved from the moment she was put in the cell. She's just been like quietly kneeling.
So yeah, you spend some time while Chad is just dying over all of this. And the Oni woman only comes back to check every now and then, but she doesn't seem to care or notice that you're no longer bound, since you all don't appear to be trying to break your way out of the actual cell.
Hey, Miss Oni lady, is that ramen that I smell?
Yes?
Is that ramen I smell?
Why?
I mean, we really haven't eaten, and I just thought it would be like, since it's like kind of like our last meal, because you know you're sending us off in the morning. It would be nice to like have some food.
She wanders up to the bars and leans against them.
I have an important question.
Yeah,
How does this only look, Jess?
she's beautiful.
That was a question.
Of course, she's beautiful.
We knew that already. Like,
Why did you ask?
come on, give us the juice.
Could you please explain to her in details what she looks like, so we can all be a little thirsty? Is what Scrat's saying in a nicer, generous, like in a.
Sure. She just has long, loose, silky white hair. Keep drinking, everybody. Quite the curves,
Oof.
like a perfect hourglass, and just enough muscles that looks like she could hurt you without trying too hard.
So this Yelp review just got.
13 stars.
Excellent view.
The service was bad, but the view was good.
The view was phenomenal.
Would get bound again.
My.
You
She also has a little bit of the like the red makeup at the eyes and lips.
Ooh. What color's her skin? Is it like?
She's unlike Ibaraki and Shuta Doji. She's fairly pale.
Oh, so the red really pops on her.
Mm-hmm. And her eyes are golden, much like theirs.
Oops.
Is everybody okay? So she comes in and just sort of leans against the bars. You're hungry?
I mean, I can get filled in your eyes, but yeah, I'm a little hungry.
I'm hungry too, and I haven't eaten a human in about 10 years.
I'm a little cold. It's like frozen food. You
A
don't.
little bit of magic. She gnashes some pretty sharp teeth at you, thumps on the cage quite hard, and then walks back up the stairs.
Oh, all right. Well, good chat. I'm really hungry.
Your stomach growls.
Because remember, I gave Etsuko my other ball, so it's like.
Uh-huh. One thing worth noting, they didn't actually disarm all of you. Whether they don't really care or they just didn't. It seems very likely they probably don't care because you're vastly outnumbered here. So you do still have Hisame and Tsurara at your side, and you have your wakizashi. And Kazumi, you have your bow and such as well.
Hisame,
Yeah?
did you see her?
No.
Dude, you should. Let me just. Is she within like.
She went
Hill-
back up to the top of the stairs.
Okay. Is she within like Hilt View or whatever?
Hilt
No,
view.
she's- Okay.
I'm just picturing Arashi like leaning out of the bars now. With,
That's exactly what I was. It's like.
Kicking his hip out. Good lord.
like he's trying to get reception.
Okay, well, Hisame, next time she comes down here, even if she's gonna eat me, I need you to be awake for this, okay?
Sure.
Because
But,
first of all, you get to see her eat me, and I know you still hate me, so that's a plus number one. And then you'll get to see her beautiful like eye makeup, and she's really pale for an Oni. And oof,
right. Okay. That's not. Wait, Oni.
like cuter than Etsuko.
And you hear Tsurara make a sound that would be a sigh.
Like
Had a human body to sigh with.
When you say cuter than Etsuko as well, there is an audible gasp from Akumi.
but she knows it too. Like, okay, let's
Knowing
not say
eyes,
cuter.
just knowing.
Young master, if I may, for a moment,
Yes.
please don't talk about my people that way. Can we go to break now?
Totally. Yes.
Yes. Oh
Yes.
my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh yes. Okay. So Jess and Sheena, you guys take a break. The rest of us, let's just digest this moment. Chat, if
Yes.
you've got any
Interesting wording.
chat, if you've got any questions, please make them this game related. And we'll try and answer them. But in the meantime, so yeah, Rashi, turns out your swords are ready.
One of them might be something.
One of them might be something.
Suspicious.
Suspicious. Very suspect.
Very indeed. Very indeed. How are we getting out of this?
I usually tend to have you kind of figure that out, and I just go along with it and roll shitty rolls, and that's how I play this game.
Oh, yeah, but
I have a plan.
so I think we're relying on Etsuko this time because like usually
Yeah.
Ikumi's in this whole like I'll just kill everyone and then we'll be fine mode, but right now she's just not. Like
Mm-mm,
Oh,
she's-
she wouldn't survive in like a town full of Oni.
she rolled a 5 on initiative. She is not into it.
Mm-mm.
Like if she was rolling like she was when she was fighting you, maybe.
maybe, yeah, definitely. But like, a town full of like what, 100, 200 Oni plus Oni children.
Yeah, you guys would.
We're screwed. We're screwed.
What is the fact that we don't have memories is really confusing because I don't know. Now that I know this headband thing is an Oni thing, I have questions about my father and what the hell he was doing with it. And second of all, I have questions about the people I fought to gain it.
Wait, so do you think you actually in 900 years ago were fighting Oni?
Who knows? Maybe.
Oof.
Or maybe, like, my father was, like, an Oni assassin, and then I met Etsuko and we had, like, a whole, like, rebellion thing. Maybe that's why we were, like, friends together or something. I don't know!
Because
Oh
Jess said it was, I forgot its name. Oh... Something with an O, I think? That he went to the Oni to talk to them? But
It was, Hayama?
No,
Ogamo? Ogamo?
No, not Ogamo. It was a guy who I thought was from the I was trying to find the name when she said it because it was clicking.
Aoyama.
Aoyama, that's what it was. From that was from the Ghosts episode, right?
Hmm.
A severe-looking man approaching his 70s.
Yeah.
Master of the Tenjuryu school.
That was the Ghost episode.
Oh yeah, it was the Ghost episode.
Yeah.
Which would make sense because he was a jerk.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
But he's only 70.
Maybe he's, like, an ancestor or something?
It could be his, like, Aoyama, like, clan. Or, like, yeah, it could be his family lineage.
Could be.
Or he could be, like, I don't know, like, suspect.
Mm-hmm. Lots of suspect.
Because, I mean, I'm like 916, 17 years old.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, I guess I'm 921. I mean, I don't feel a day over 21, but apparently I've been saying that for 900 years.
Yeah. Also, Vecna, that's maybe what I have in mind. In my plan.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Etsuko! No!
I mean...
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not, depending on how things go.
No, Etsuko.
Wow.
It can be so jealous. He wants everyone.
Ikumi is like fully like poly, isn't she? Poly pans.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I love it. I love it.
I mean, she's she her, but yeah, people are people. She loves them all.
Arashi's still trying to figure out his sexuality because he's only 16 years old and he doesn't really know the world outside of the icy cold, hateful world that he lived in.
Well, where I'm from, we like it hot.
Well, that's probably why I joined up with you guys.
I'm really questioning the whole relationship between me and Etsuko now. I'm intrigued as to how we became friends.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of intriguing how all of us kind of came up as a group together.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like-
But like these last few episodes talking about Oni and the headbands, I'm like, whoops. I could have been a lot worse than it was.
You are muted.
Who? Oh, Sheena. Sheena, you are muted. Yeah.
I'm getting the feeling that Miharu was the glue that kind of held us all together.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Oh, what if we were all brought together? What if Etsuko was brought in because she was like an Oni who was like a master weaponsmith, and like I was there as like an Oni assassin in case we were attacked by Onis, and Arashi was like master of like attack magic, and Kazumi was like no wait, Miharu was a healer.
Yeah, Mihiri was a healer. I was probably there for like etiquette reasons, but like apparently I'm sucking
An
at it now.
ambassador. Oh.
An ambassador.
Arashi was there to
probably,
open
yeah.
doors.
Okay.
Open
Okay.
doors and all of that because he was like the seventh. Never mind. We'll get to that later.
Yeah,
But-
we've got Inception music going on over here now. Jess,
We've gone into
We've now got the wall with the red string and the.
Were you just trying to figure out what the hell was going on?
What we were
But
mainly
also-
talking about, like, how, like, with the headbands and things, and me and Etsuko's history, we're wondering, like, if Oni held this headband, then how the hell did my father get it, unless he was some sort of, like, Oni assassin person or something?
See, I was having that thought myself, like, what if we're all Oni? But then I'm like, wait, then
No.
I can't be Oni because we already did my backstory, at least part of it, at least what I know of it now. Now I'm just questioning everything.
You know, we have like on 900 years of backstory that, well, not really 900 years, but we have stuff.
Stuff.
Things are intense.
Anyway.
And
You do. So many secrets.
Ah!
And I don't know if we'll actually get to them all before this campaign is done.
let's
Season 2.
continue.
Season
So,
Christmas special? Christmas special, anyone?
Oh no.
2. Oh my god, yes.
What is Christmas?
December
I
25th? Or when
No,
is
I
it?
said
When
what
is
is. So we could do this episode. Christmas.
oh. Yeah, we'll see how, like, what the deal is with Ikumi's dad and the headband and the Oni and how the hell all of that ties together. We shall see. So did chat get all their questions answered?
I don't think there was any questions. They were mainly just
Yeah, I
thirsty.
think
They were
chat,
made-
chat was
I think-
just supporting the thirst.
Hmm.
we just made more questions for ourselves, I think, though.
Yeah, definitely. Although, saying that, guys in chat, we're only on 7 retweets. Go over and tweet the tweet. Do it. Just
Tweet
do it.
it.
You don't get any benefits. Just do it. No, you get wild magic surges every time.
Also,
There will be no
in-
more thirst unless you retweet.
in Scratch Discord, there is a special place where you can suggest your own, very own wild magic surges. It is in the Discord, exclamation right there. Good job, Anna and Scrat. You guys are doing great on my channel. All right.
You're
I
welcome.
am Scraticus and I am British. Mate.
You sound.
And literally nobody believes you. So
It's okay.
good
I
job on
believe
that.
it.
Yeah,
That's
K
all
Stormhide. Yeah.
K Stormhide on Twitter
Whoever the heck you are.
like 3 weeks ago, but whatever. We're still mad about that, I think.
I'm not, I was never mad. I'm just gonna keep dragging you for it. Anyway,
course.
sorry, Jess.
Never mad, just disappointed.
God, that's just so much worse.
It's okay.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
I get that a lot.
Anyway.
All right. So, when we left off, Surara asked you to kindly stop insulting her people and talking about them the way you were speaking of that Oni woman.
Suara, I just assumed that you and Hisami were both from Hyoheki. I did not mean any insult to you or your people.
Hisame is from Hyoheki. I was not.
Then how did you get into this? I know this is probably not the time or the place for this kind of the story that probably is very hard to tell. But I mean, I might die tomorrow, so or in a few hours. So how did you become the sword in Hyoheki?
No, you are right. Perhaps now is as good a time as any. And Hisame kind of makes you you can sense there's some unease from Hisame. And he's just Tsurara, you don't No. No, it must be told. Assuming you will get out of this and continue your journey, eventually I imagine you will make your way towards Hyoheki. I think you need to know. The Oni and the people of Hyoheki were allies once. A very, very long time ago. I was there as an ambassador, serving the youngest prince, Hisame. And we grew close, as tends to happen.
Sorry, just freaked out a little bit.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm fine. That was a nice revelation right there.
Unfortunately, his father and the other lords of the Hyoheki province were not particularly pleased with that idea. So, they set up a trap for me. Had me slain, had my spirit sealed. Hisame, may I tell the rest? And there's a long stretch of silence. Yeah, go ahead. As I understand it, fool that he was, Hisame went and sought revenge and was slain. The Hyoheki lord responsible decided he wanted a trophy for his efforts. And so he had us both sealed into blades, sealed into silence, so that he could wield them and keep us close together, but never able to speak nor touch ever again.
So when I got you guys unsealed, or when that maiden got you unsealed, you guys are able to communicate with each other freely now.
Yes. But we are still spirits, bound to blades, nothing more.
Of course. I wonder if there's a way that we can... I don't know, that might not work.
I was not telling you this story to seek a solution to our dilemma, young master. I only feel it right that you should know. And perhaps have a bit more forgiveness for the demeanor of these Oni.
Yeah, thank you for telling your story. So now I get to carry around my family's shame, or what they see as shame.
No. It was no shame to them, per se. Not your family. I imagine by the time we passed into your hands, nobody even remembered that story. Do not let it trouble you too much.
Well, I think that it's great that you guys are still together and now able to talk, and I'm so glad that I could be with you guys. And I'm sorry for what they've done. And Arashi just doesn't know what to do at this point. He's just like, because like he was told that this is like one of his great grandfathers. Like it has to be like from within his family. Like it does.
Yeah. Congrats, your great whatever was apparently a dick.
Yeah. So like Hisame is like probably like a cousin, like or like an uncle or something like that. So he's just like, oh man, like my family is horrible and life crisis going on right now, and so I think he's just gonna tell them that. He's like, actually, here's the thing. So you guys were a direct present and owned by my great great grandfather.
Yes.
I think that Hisami and I are actually possibly most likely related at something.
You hear Hisame kind of chuckle. It really took you that long to figure this out?
I mean I just thought you guys were like, you know how Hilhyaki is. It's just like they'll do anything to
Oh,
cause
yeah. Sword
punishment.
spirits just everywhere. That's totally how Shoheki works.
I mean, you're probably I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, Arashi. How sheltered were you before you left?
Seventh Prince. You know how that goes, I think.
Yeah. Best thing you did was leave.
I had help, I think.
The kid?
Trying to remember like Miharu. It's like I think that's yeah.
Well. Anyhow, done's done. Don't worry too much about it.
All right, OG-san.
Wait, whoa, wait, what?
OG-sama?
Hisame?
Trying to like get rid of this tension. He's just like, whatever, old man.
Don't even do not. I was 20 when I was murdered, all right?
I'm 16.
Yeah, you're a baby.
You're a sword.
Which means I could stab you if I wanted. Somehow.
You're not. You don't know how. No, okay, I'm just gonna put you back in. Yep, we're done. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Suada. You're wonderful. I like you, but this guy, I'm just gonna have to put him back.
He does require a great deal of patience.
I think our entire clan does. But you know.
That's what made you all amusing. But I think we will cut back over and see how Etsuko is doing.
You said we still had our weapons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as soon as Shuten leaves the room, I'm gonna take out the sword that Ibaraki gave to me.
Yeah, the wakizashi.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm gonna just say to it, are you okay?
You don't really sense anything at very first. And then there's kind of a warmth that pulses and a little bit of an amber glow. Etsuko? Is that you?
Yes. Who else would it be?
What? Where are you? Did you leave the village?
What was that? Sorry.
Did you leave the village? And in that, he's referring to the burned one, not this one.
I did, but I somehow ended up in your village.
Wait, what? And the sword kind of rattles a little because of the volume of that cry. What the hell are you doing here?
I couldn't pass up the chance to see my parents.
Did you sneak in? What the Shuten's gonna kill me.
I didn't really think about it that far until right now. But if
Does he know you're here?
Yes, I'm in his, and I look around, room?
Wait.
Office?
What? And there's a long stretch of silence.
You didn't tell him about what I told you, right?
Hang on. And then after a few minutes, you hear footfalls coming rapidly down the hallway. And the door just whips open and he's there. Okay. He kind of glances back, steps in, shuts the door. All right, he's out somewhere. So what? No, I didn't say anything.
So my friends.
What are you doing here?
I really did just want to see my parents, but I was brought here, and my friends went down some stairs, and I hope they're not in trouble. Can you help?
Planning to stay?
I just shake my head with like a sad look.
He's not gonna like that.
Your brother?
Yeah. Well, wait, does it... Everybody else is down in the... downstairs? He kind of started to say some other word and then very quickly course corrected.
In the what? They're okay, right?
Right now.
Wait, what do you mean right now? We have to go help them.
Okay, so everybody else came with you? You didn't just come here alone?
Yeah, we all came together. I wasn't gonna leave them.
Okay, cool.
I did promise the guard that they wouldn't cause any trouble and that they were different, and if anything were to happen to them, then I would kill them. But
you don't really look good at lying. No offense.
what do you mean?
I mean, if they took them downstairs, that's the dungeon, and they're probably gonna kill him as soon as my brother gets time. So you need to make a choice real fast.
Well, I can't let them just stay there. I can't let them be killed.
I mean, I don't disagree, but Shuten runs this place. What he says goes.
Guess I'm not gonna see my parents then. And at this, she kind of looks away, and like you could see her eyes are very like misty, like just very disappointed.
Hey! Okay, look. He's probably gonna be back soon. Play along. I will check on them and try to do something. What did he say to you before he left?
That he would work on it, about talking to my parents and telling them that I was here and that I was okay.
Okay. And you can see him kind of thinking, like his mind is working, okay, probably trying to determine how long it's going to take him to get there and back.
Yeah.
God, I hate thinking shit. Okay, yeah. You know, you're probably not going to get in trouble if he catches you running around. come on. I'll take the blame, I guess.
But wait. There has to be a way for you not to get blamed for this.
Yeah, it's called I walk back out that way, and you figure it out on your own.
At this, Etsuko's just kind of like confused, not really knowing like what he means by it. You will be able to stay here, right? And live your life, or
I mean, not if I help them.
then I don't want your help. I think I could figure it out on my own, hopefully.
Is Ikumi down there?
Ikumi? Yeah, they're all down there.
He kind of smiles a little.
What's that look? Why are you smiling?
Well, we owe each other a match. He can't argue with that.
He wouldn't do that very easily, right? It would have to be like to the death or something.
Probably. Listen.
No.
Well, if he said he's gonna go talk to your parents, he's probably gonna bring them back here. So maybe we have until morning, at least, to figure something out. Let me talk to some friends.
And thank you.
Sure. Man, you were a lot bigger last time I saw you.
And now you're taller than me.
Something like that. All right, I'm gonna get out of here before he sees me and kicks my ass.
It's probably a good idea.
He kind of nods and ducks out of the room fairly quickly.
And when he leaves, she's just gonna kind of look around, like so worried that she doesn't want Ibaraki to get kicked out of the village or anything. But she just did not think it through and just feels horrible.
Yep.
Like the worst. She feels like the worst Oni ever. I don't know.
How do Oni things?
Yeah. No. But while she waits, she's gonna look at the weapon that she made for Shuten and just kind of like hold on if she can.
Yeah.
Just like,
It's just enshrined. You can absolutely like touch it.
Okay, awesome, yeah. So she's gonna like hold it and just like inspect it and like think about all those memories.
It's still as good as the day you made it. You did not hear him open the door, but he's standing in the doorway now.
She like kind of panics a little bit and like puts it back on the thing.
I didn't expect you would be able to, I wouldn't think you'd steal it, considering it was a gift.
I'm just
Wow.
thinking about those times, when things were a lot simpler than now.
I brought your parents.
I like look behind him.
They're in another hall.
I would still like to talk to you after this, if that's okay.
All right. Come this way.
And I follow along.
So, as you head in that direction, we're gonna bounce on back to our friends in the dungeon once more. I don't-
Muted.
As we transition, thank you very much, Drake, who donates 4 wild magic surges to 1 player each.
Excellent. Let's go ahead and roll those, if you would.
The target number now is 605. If you would like to add to that table, as Kent said earlier, it's over in the Discord.
And
Oh
I'm
my god, what are you doing? Sorry.
okay. I'm trying to determine what to do with the new thing. Hmm.
Oh shoot.
I really want somebody to get my wild magic surge.
I can't wait to see your wild magic surge appear.
It's the best one.
What? Okay. Who? Okay, so that's. Let me record the.
Hildy, do you really have to sit on the keyboard? Do you have to?
Yes.
It's all right. Percy's up here waving his tail at
She's
me.
moving
It's
more and more onto the keyboard the more I try and use it.
Yeah.
Like,
Cat's got a cat.
Yeah, this one wants to touch the mic. You're a good girl, aren't you?
Okay, so who do each of these match to? Let's see.
I mean, normally I'd say that this one's probably a bit gross, but it might actually help us escape.
Oh my god.
Again, all of these are at DM discretion. If you want any rerolls.
Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but now I have 2 cats. They just
Oh my god.
they
So
oh
You know, the cat whisperer.
okay.
Hi, Wednesday.
Oh,
Okay.
adorable.
She's also got like these little she's got allergies too. So like
Relatable.
she sneezes
Oh,
and
sweet cat.
she just wants to be on here. Okay. What do you want to do? Do you want to go up there? Okay, if you curl up in a ball. Oh no, don't do that. Don't press that one. No, please don't. That will turn my computer off.
Oh god.
No,
how does
no, not that one.
I just broke a
Okay.
light.
Yes.
Lordy. So many cat problems on this stream right now.
Okay. Okay, crisis averted. The cats are now on the floor.
Excellent. Excellent.
Oof. Okay.
Mine is on the desk, but he's behaving himself. So, Arashi, can you re-roll? Because I can't handle that.
What? Yeah. I thought that would be a bad one, huh?
Yeah, 3 gross, 5 me. Can't do it.
How about that one? 437.
What's
Also, if you want to find these in the Discord, there's a special.
Oh gosh. Well, that sucks, but okay. We can make that work.
Are you talking about 537?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. I want to see this before.
Hey, you're not allowed to
clear?
look. You're playing. That's cheating. Close your
Okay,
eyes,
I
sir.
won't. I won't look.
Oh, he's gonna.
I won't look.
Oh, and thank you for the gift sub, to Talia, to Drake. Thank you. Or
Wait.
I've got
Kelly,
all
as we
the-
know her.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Okay,
I've got all
I'm-
the surges
That's
covered. So neat. Okay, so back to the dungeon crew, I guess.
It's the cat burglar.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Catnapper.
So many cats on this stream.
Cat thief.
Wow. This is now a cat. This is
And
just
don't
one of
forget Anna's dogs too.
That's what
No.
this stream is known for now. Thirst and cats.
And occasional.
Also,
bark.
that's a horrible wild magic surge. Oh my gosh.
I didn't
Well,
look mine up.
Well, we'll work that out somehow. Okay, y'all in the dungeon are still biding time. Oh, kitty. I can't help it. I get distracted by cats. You've been left alone for quite a while, and you are hungry. Adashi, I imagine you're a bit stricken with the revelations that were given to you at this point.
Yeah, it's like how. Yeah, it's been a rough day for Arashi.
Freud there.
It's been a rough day, huh? Okay.
Rough day for cat dad.
Oh.
Yeah.
And is there anything? Are you guys just hanging out, hoping for the best?
So I think Arashi is like he's just like, he's had this revelation and he's just like sitting there just going, Akumi's in a mood. Kazumi's quiet, which is unusual. She's usually happier, but I guess being tied and bound and all that is one way to destroy a person's happiness. And I don't know what's going on in my life, and my family's a piece of crap, and I just want to sit here and like just die inside a little bit.
Did he say all that out loud?
No, this is an internal monologue.
Okay.
I was about to say, if
It's
you're
like
saying that out loud, I'm just gonna like grab you by the shoulders and shake you really hard.
You know, like in Naruto, Sakura's like inner monologue from like the first couple of seasons where she's just like, this is more like him going, oh.
All right.
Yeah.
At some point, the Oni woman comes back and kind of looks at each of you. She looks at you, Ikumi. You look pretty strong, headband.
Yep.
Want to prove it? I'm bored.
Your life.
She cracks her knuckles. And you see her kind of wave a hand over the lock, and it just sort of falls away. The cage comes open. Come on.
Yeah, Ikumi will do the thing where you go from kneeling to standing without using your hands. You just come straight up.
Mhm.
Okay. Puts her slippers back on. The wooden ones with the metal bases.
Yeah. Yep. All right. She gestures to the table that's nearby in the room, and seems to want to challenge you to an arm wrestling match.
I hold up my bound. Oh, we unbound me, didn't we? So
Yeah.
I would tie my headband back around my head then. Which I probably haven't done for a couple of days, but I'm doing it now we're here. Like a little badge. A little fuck you.
She stretches.
Hey, miss.
Shut up, kid.
Wait. If you lose, can we get ramen?
Fine, whatever.
Extra portions? Because, like,
Fuck
you're
off.
really strong.
Yeah, I mean, like, when... You guys probably also know that Ikumi is 100% fronting. She's really smart and really dexterous, but she ain't strong for shit. So,
Yeah.
She's clearly riffing until something better opportunity, like,
Mm-hmm. So you set up. Go ahead and roll a strength.
Can he use nat 20s on that?
Use a
Mm,
fumble
I
point for that.
Yeah.
I
mean, if
mean,
you want to.
I haven't.
I don't
got
think
any
you.
I don't think narratively it would make sense if I
No.
even succeeded this. If I get an 8, then that is, I think, about the right sort of statistical probability that I do well.
Yeah, roll as you please. Okay. So you lock hands and there's a bit of strain, and without really much effort, you pretty much slam her hand down on the table.
Ooh, can I not do it straight away? Can I be a little like, you know, the bit where you wait for a long time? You know, like you're sort of. I was expecting her to do this to me, but I was expecting her to be a lot stronger than me. So like, can I take a moment when we're arm wrestling? Can I try and use monster knowledge to learn more about her?
Yeah. She doesn't. Yeah, go ahead and I think that's an int roll, if I remember right.
Dang!
Look at that min
This
max
is-
and go.
I will give you a couple of things. This is not the same Oni. This is not even an Oni. When you really look at those golden eyes again, they seem less like what you remember from Ibaraki and a little more like someone else you met running a food cart on the road.
Oh, do I remember her name?
It was Iroha.
So like, as I finally like, I'm gonna do it the way that arm wrestlers do. You know, when you finally just put all your strength into it and put her down. I'm
Yep.
gonna be shocked because I was expecting her to absolutely wipe the floor with me.
Ugh.
And I'll look at.
That was good. You want to go again?
Ihora? What are you doing here?
She kind of blows her hair upward into her bangs, and you see a little leaf fall off. And rather than the sort of unassuming looking woman you remember on the road, she has long fawn-colored hair and fox ears on full display. Very, very long, lovely face with kind of canted eyes. In the flesh. I was worried about you kids. It seems like you've gotten yourselves in a bit of a spot.
I reckon I can take them.
Not by yourself, sweetie.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
want to get out of here?
Yes.
Mind is racing. Mind is racing.
Oh, don't worry about strong, whatever the heck her name was. She's taking a nap somewhere, maybe in a closet. I don't know. I can't remember where I put her.
Did you trick her? You're a sly one.
What about Etsuko?
Comes with the territory, darling.
Of course.
What about Etsuko? The strong girl with us. The
No,
Yeah.
your little Oni friend. I
You
imagine
knew
she's
she was
up
an
with
Oni
the-
the whole time?
Of course she did. She's a kitsune.
Yes, exactly. Listen to him. He's apparently a lot smarter than the rest of you.
Flat pan face looking at Arashi.
Literally everyone is so shocked.
I'm educated, but let's not go that far.
Long story short, yes, I knew she was an Oni. I didn't see a reason to tell you because it seemed like she was sort of hiding it. So why bother?
Fair.
Also, they don't like humans. I think you figured that part out, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
They only mostly like anyone else. So I kind of live here.
oh,
Iroha, can you
Oh.
tell me anything about the headbands in this clan? I know we don't have much time.
You know what? Why don't we step outside, find a safe place to chat, and I can tell you everything you want to know.
Quick question.
Yes.
Do you have food?
Arashi.
Arashi!
Haven't.
What's it to you, little boy? Do you have any money?
Yeah, I think. Did they-
Good, because nothing's free.
Of course not. You're wonderful. Let's get out of here.
What about
Let's
Etsuko?
not-
We need to save Etsuko.
Yeah.
Listen, don't worry about your friend Etsuko. Clearly, Lord Shutendoji is quite taken with her, so I think she'll be fine as long as she behaves.
And what about Ibaraki? Ooh. And she like
Ooh.
doesn't even realize she said it. Like,
Ikumi.
Oh my! Someone seems interested.
right, Red. No, let's go.
We can talk about that when we're out of here. Come on, dears.
She steps inside the cell, and you see her. Her fingernails are quite long now that she's fully revealed herself. Tails swishing, she takes a long taloned finger and just sort of scratches it along the wall in the shape of a door, which pops open.
And after you, dears.
Yeah, diving right through that.
I'll put a hand on you. Hold on, and I'll stealth out and check around.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll stealth, or can we just narratively get?
You can narratively. She's helping you, so.
Yeah.
And it actually takes you to another. You seem to be inside of another building, but it's a much smaller, more modest house.
Okay, that's 1, 2. Come on, little boy. We don't have all day.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna jump right through.
Good.
It's a little scary. Okay, jumps right through.
She snaps her fingers and it sort of fades away in a little bit of blue fire.
Oh, that was easy. All right. Let's see.
You look around in this den and you see other figures. Looks like maybe the back room of a bar or a tavern or tea house. And you see some strange, like, green fellows that look to be like turtles or kind of turtle humanoids. They're Kappa. And they're playing dice games and conducting their own business. They barely glance up at you guys. So much Kappa in the chat now.
It's all us.
You guys. Kappa! There's no resemblance to the weird face in chat, but anyway.
Not even one. We just have one.
No.
Can they all be like wearing a mask of Kappa?
God damn it, no. Then she just waves you on.
Pay no attention to them. They are just tenants for the moment, conducting their own business. And in fact, it's better if you don't ask. This way.
Okay, she ushers you through to a small booth.
Okay. So, tea, sake. For drinking. What do you want?
Sake.
Last
Right.
time, no, tea.
Anagashimasu.
Tea.
Yes. Good, good.
Okay.
Hey.
And she
Fill it.
waves her hand and it just appears.
Okay. So now that we're being honest, you wanted to know about the headbands?
Yes, desperately.
I assume Ibaraki talked to you about it, yeah?
Mm-hmm. He
Well-
told me that it was his clan's. And now I'm totally confused because I thought it was like some worldwide championship thing. Honestly, we've learned we can't really remember much before we were sealed in stone.
That's really interesting. Well, he's right according to what he knows. But he's just a kid. See, Yes, those headbands are part of the Oe clan and a sign of their strength. There's 10 to a clan, you see. He's a very, very strong boy. Worked his way up the ranks. Out of the Oni. But there were other clans that were defenders of the land. And if you manage to beat people out in your respective clans, however far spread they may be, well, congratulations, you defend the world, or just get to look cool, I guess. You have a question, dear?
So do you know if Suada was part of this clan? Do you know of that name? She's in this sword, but yeah. She's an Oni. I just found out today. It's a cool story.
Shut up, Arashi.
Right.
With the headbands, defenders of the world? What do you mean?
Well, if I remember the story correctly, there were 12 clans that were spread far and wide to protect the world from the advent of Lord Enma.
One moment, she dives into a bag, comes out with a quill and paper.
Oh, do you need me to start over?
No, it's fine. I'm keeping up.
Right. Blah, blah, blah. Defend against the advent of Lord Edma. Chosen by the White Dragon and something. Other things happened, but most of them have died out by now, I think.
Oh yeah, we do.
Defenders. White Dragon.
Yes.
Wait, the White Dragon got killed. That's
Yeah, which
why-
basically means they all kind of failed, so apparently it wasn't a very good system.
Well. Huh.
That's why our families got so enraged. The White Dragon got killed.
Your families?
My family, the families of Hyoheki.
Ah. Right. Oh. Ugh, nice people. Well.
We're the worst.
Well, at least you're cute. Yes, so the different clans that had the headbands, it was basically a ranking system of their generals within the families who were strong enough to potentially receive the blessings of the four Ryu in order to retain something, stopping Enma from Advent and all of that.
But didn't we stop Enma for 900 years?
Not really. No.
Were we
What?
tricked into the cave? Wait, were we tricked?
We completely raised the landscape. It took years for it to come back to life.
Huh.
So we failed.
Well, not exactly. You see, Enma is a multi-part entity.
Oh.
You sealed a part of Enma. Probably the strongest part, so good job. But that's not everything. And as it stands right now, there seems to be some whispers that people are on the move trying to see him revived, and that's a problem if you ask me.
We can stop them. The headband means something.
If it makes you feel better, sure. I guess.
Wow. You guys. There's so much panic going on backstage. Do we need a moment to compute?
It is getting to about that time, actually. I get so engrossed in this one, it's so hard to plan the breaks in. No, you're right. The headband isn't what matters.
The meaning behind it.
The headband was the friends we made all along the way. I don't fucking know.
We failed at protecting Miharu, but maybe we can still stop them from reviving Enma.
Miharu.
Don't worry about him.
He was a friend of ours.
He was a healer and a good person from what we can remember.
A healer. A priest?
Yeah,
Yeah.
from my town. Yeah.
But he was nice from his town.
Well, he wasn't from the royal family. Come on.
Shh. What do you know?
Small boy. Light hair.
Kind of cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
She takes a sip of her sake and says nothing more.
So your friend Etsuko is probably hanging out with Shuten Doji about now, I would imagine. Do you think she's going to want to leave?
I mean, she wants to see her family is what I yeah. She might leave though. I don't.
Okay. Let's do this. I can get you to her, but you're going to need to act less like yourselves for a little while. Do you think you can do that?
How do you mean?
Like this.
She produces a tiny little leaf and plops it on her head and changes back into the Oni.
Play dress up for a little while. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we could do that.
I haven't played dress up since I was a little kid, and like she's already.
With magic. Here.
She produces another leaf and taps you on the head with it, and you change into a female Oni. If you try to touch the horns that are visible on your head when you look at your reflection, your hand kind of goes through them.
It's just an
Quit
illusion.
doing that. It's weird.
Dear, be careful.
Can we try to make your horns go away?
It's not gonna.
All right, next.
And one by one, she changes the other two of you into Oni. You, Anashi, you look like a very young Oni boy to accommodate your size.
Yeah, small boy.
Yeah.
Small.
And Kazumi, she makes you into a pretty little Oni, somewhat like Etsuko in general size and bearing.
Yes.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Good work.
Thank you.
Okay, so with that in mind, we can walk freely through the village. Just try not to act like tourists.
What do you mean, tourists?
Pretend like you've lived here.
Don't point
Just
at
follow
things.
them. Right.
Should I make like a shopping list or something?
Yeah, make a shopping list.
People don't question you if you have a piece of paper, Arashi.
Sure, make a shopping list. If you don't mind, I definitely need to refill on sake.
Yeah, and I'm just literally gonna take a fresh piece of paper and I'm just gonna write like sake, bread, rice, and then if anyone asks my intentions, I can just be like,
Shopping? Sake, rice, fish,
Ramen?
ramen.
oh, and a new I always forget.
Sword.
No, a new oishi octopus fryer. You know this, you have to have the
Oh,
certain
yeah,
fryer.
yeah.
All right. So with that, she leads you all out of the building. Should we do a break here?
Yes, indeed. So, Ken and Anna will take a short break, and we'll leave Jess and Sheena with the stream. See you soon.
Yay!
Bye.
Hi, friends. Ask us questions.
Yes. Is everyone good? Staying hydrated?
Yes. This break is also for you guys. So if you need to go take a break in chat, now is the time.
Oh god, I know. Me too, Kelly.
We've been talking about ramen so much. I really want some.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I'm very curious about all of the panic that's going on. I think you guys give me far too much credit.
I just latch on to something. I'm like, yes. I'll forget it
It's
by
all connected.
There you go. It's all connected.
Oni.
We're all Enma, and we're all Oni.
Oh God. No. No. That's, no. No. Thank God. Am I physically capable of making a character you don't love? I don't know, Julie. I don't know. Itoha sure is a whole thing. Entertained by the panic. Player panic is fun. I love seeing these guys freak out over the little revelation and the feels. And
So
the
much. So much. Ah.
I mean, as long as everybody's having fun, that's the end goal.
Oh, yes. Chat, are you having fun?
Yeah. Do you guys have theories? I'm interested to hear them.
Yes, share.
Speak now. Or later, I guess.
Yeah. Or at me on Twitter. I don't know.
Yeah, do what you want. It's fine. It's cool.
Whatever. I'm not your mom.
Just along for the ride, and it's delightful. Yes.
I'm back in with cookies.
Yay! Welcome back.
Thanks. Did I miss anything?
No. Just apparently I am incapable of making a character Julie doesn't love, so.
Plus, Chat is as hungry as we are.
Yeah, Chad is super hungry. I'm sure Chad is super thirsty as well.
Hot take 1: the villain will be defeated with thirst. Nice.
Oh, but we did find out apparently he's sweet on Etsuko. Except she wasn't there to find out.
So he does like her.
He do. Or at least that's Itoha's assumption.
Yeah, because Etsuko already has a plan on what to do to save her friends,
Oh boy.
but
Oh boy. Pupper! 2 puppers!
Another pupper.
Double pupper! I have a kitty, but he's just chilling.
Aww. So cute.
My sweet little puppy gremlin has figured out how to get out of her pen, and she cannot be stopped any longer. Nothing can hold her back now.
She is sick of this pin bullshit.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. She's too smart.
dogs are so smart.
Ugh.
And sometimes very derpy.
So smart and yet so derpy.
That pretty much describes cats too.
True.
Usually the smart ones are also derpy.
It's true. Very true.
My cat's favorite place to sleep right now is right behind the living room TV.
Percy keeps trying to get behind my monitors, which is why if you ever see me just like, I'm probably trying to retrieve him.
It's like, nope, 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 nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that your cat tries to like get your poster.
I know. Yeah. Tristan
Like the
keeps trying to
reflection?
whack my critical role poster off the wall, and I might murder him. For putting up with your insane donations. I'm gonna try to make them work as best I can. Try.
They did
Being the
this.
emphasis. They're pretty wild. But we appreciate the donations. That is very kind.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, we got a scrap back.
Woo!
Oh hi! Oh no, I'm disappearing. No.
No!
Yes, my small co-GM is rather
Aww.
jealous.
Oh. Cute co-GM. Ah.
It's a cat
So
stream.
precious.
It's cat stream.
Cats.
It
Cats
can be-
everywhere.
It can be so motivated now, you guys.
Because Iroha showed up, or because of the headband?
Both.
Discord?
Iroha was sort of like a turn in luck, and then with all the headband information as well, she's just like, yeah, they don't even know what the headbands are for. Woo, I do.
Well, now that we've learned that Ibaraki was like 5 when you all went and did your thing.
Taking the word of a kindergartner, man.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, he's like 800,
We'll get there.
905 now.
We're still older.
Yeah, we're totally older.
Yes.
Also, hi, sorry I'm late.
No worries.
You're fine.
Oh no. Is that weird? I'm trying to work out if that's weird or not now. Like 905, 921, but I'm still think I'm 21. So like,
You're all old enough that age is not barely a number worth counting.
yeah. Oh no, I'm just wondering if like I'm thinking of him as like a 905-year-old to a 21-year-old, or like, because that's still a big number. There's nothing.
Let's
that
not
stops
let's
that
not think
from
about
being
numbers. Let's just think,
Okay.
Oni
He
Bay.
looks like he's probably like 20 something.
Good
Right?
enough. Good enough.
Are we talking about Ibaraki or
Yep.
Shoten? Okay. He's only 905?
Well, he was like 5 when you guys left on your journey.
Mhm.
He's Shuten's little brother.
Yeah, like Kelly says in chat, it works for vampires and elves. Just go with it.
Exactly.
I mean,
Wismos in the anime fall on top of Oniboy. Thank you so much for recreating one of my favorite scenes in Hakuroki. That's a good trope. A good trope.
I feel like I should finish this sake before talking to Oni Bay.
Get your
Oh.
courage up.
Now I want sake.
I'll share.
I want ramen real bad. Really
Me too.
bad.
That's just me.
I don't like
Jelly.
you right now. But in fairness, I ate like a lot of yakisoba before the stream, so
So
Mm.
jealous.
Nom, 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 nom. Have you seen Alice's ramen pictures? When I think-
Yes.
Oh my god.
God,
Best ramen.
I swear.
I have
really want to try it.
herb rice right now with some sausage. It's so good.
You know what? That is better than your usual diet of pocky and vaping.
I will have you know, and Anna will back me up on this. Egg and rice.
He does eat a lot of egg and rice.
Egg and
I
rice.
was-
That's
I was just pulling a chain and I found it. It's fine.
It's like, what does this lead to?
Hmm. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm so keen.
Are we?
I'm ready.
We're ready.
yeah.
Okay. Better question is, have I drooled over Alice's ramen pictures? That is a correct
Yes.
statement.
Relatable.
Om nom nom. It
Very,
was really
very
good, by the way.
Oh, she sounds like a fantastic chef, and I'm highly jealous.
Not only is she a fantastic chef, she's also, as you know, a photographer. So every meal looks perfect.
Of course. It's not even fair. It is good, and she makes it look even better. All right. Shall we come back?
Yes.
Kimi's so keen. Do this.
Okay, so I think we will cut back over to where Etsuko is. And yeah, you are walked into a room where you see an elderly Oni couple at this point. Still pretty fit, but they definitely have aged since you last saw them. Sitting and having tea. And the woman looks up. She has her hair kind of braided and twisted into like a little bun. She looks up and, Etsuko? Oh,
Mom?
my girl. She
And then
gets
I
up
will-
and runs, and
Yeah, same.
you like meet and just hug so fierce tight. She practically lifts you up off the ground.
Mhm.
Oh, my girl. Oh, it's been so long. I thought you were dead.
Touch her face, be like, Mom, I thought I'd never see you again. It's like wiping tears.
Yeah, she's like just holding your face and just looking at you and wiping tears away. And your father stands up. He's got quite a bit of scruff. Looks like, as he usually tended to have. He'd shave every other day or so when he remembered, because he's usually so busy in the forge.
Mhm.
Probably still seems to be that case, because even though he's definitely much older in the face, he still looks quite fit and strong.
Mhm.
And he stands up and he just comes and folds arms around the both of you. He's always a little more on the stoic side, but it's good to see you again.
It's great to see both of you guys. I don't know
Sounds
if
like you have a story to tell.
I have lots of stories to tell, but I unfortunately don't remember a lot of things. But I just
And your mother, she's like, you can come stay with us, of course, dear. You're home.
at this she just kind of like looks down.
There'll be all the time in the world to tell us everything that happened.
I don't think I could stay with you guys right now. I feel before you hate me, just please understand that I still need to fulfill something. I have this purpose to save everything and everyone in this world. But I do plan to come back and maybe make my life here. And I kind of glance real quick at Shuten, but like just for a second.
Yeah, he's staying kind of guarding the door, essentially, giving you your space with your parents, and he's not even looking in your direction. But he's looking quite stern.
Mhm.
Oh, jeez, Vecna.
What happened?
A donation.
Oh no.
And your mother just kind of sets you at arm's length. I was afraid of that. Dear, there's nothing to save out there. It's already been ruined.
There's so much more. Like, I really hope I could understand it enough for you guys to understand.
You'll be safe here. We're hidden away. You don't have to deal with the evils that are out there.
At this point, she has like no words to say at the moment, and just whatever I choose, just please don't hate me. I will come back.
She glances this time toward Shuten Doji, and he looks to her. There's a barely perceptible shake of his head. Dear, if you leave, there's no coming back.
What do you mean, no coming back? I have to come back to live with you. Where else would I go?
Listen, there's nothing out there for you.
Dad, you
Not
should...
for much longer.
Dad, you surely understand, right?
Normally I'd say yes, but we've turned our back on the outside world for a reason. Lord Shuten Doji has said he told you everything.
I know, and I'm sure he told you that. I told him that not everybody is as evil as they were back then.
Then let's... And he kind of glances to Shuten, sort of asking permission as the words sort of leave his mouth. Might we see these friends of yours and judge for ourselves? There
Yes.
are exceptions, surely. And Shuten is just... Very well. You seem to regard them highly, though I cannot fathom why. If it will make you happy.
I kind of put my hand on his shoulder, and it will. You'll see, they're not like the rest of them.
That remains to be seen. But he kind of gently brushes your hair back a little, and then turns and pushes the door open. As everybody's in hands right now.
Yeah, at this, she kind of blushes, and instead of looking down like she usually does, she kind of meets his gaze and holds it there for a little longer than needed.
Yep. And he gestures for you all to follow as he heads down into one of the other halls and then down the stairs into the dungeon area. And it's empty when you enter the room. You see nobody in there, Etsuko.
So where did you guys put my friends? Was it here?
They were in here.
Were? What do you mean? You lost my friends?
No. Someone let them out or they've escaped.
I'm sure whatever it is, they won't cause any harm. I'm sure they had a good excuse for this.
Really?
I don't see another reason why they would do this.
Perhaps they've left you behind.
That's not likely. That's not like them.
No.
That's what I do. They wouldn't just leave me. They have to be around somewhere. They can't just up and leave.
And he goes into the cell and examines it for a few moments. Comes back out. You hear him. I guess it's going to stress you, okay? You hear him call for the guards, and several of them come into the room a bit frenzied. Search the village. Find those humans wherever they're hiding.
Just please don't hurt them. They don't mean any harm.
Do whatever you must to apprehend them. Then they just, huh! And they're out.
You won't hurt them, right? They're...
That depends on what they do. Come with me. And he reaches out to grab you by the arm this time and just drag you along, whether you choose to come or not.
Yeah, as she's just kind of like, let go of me.
Are you planning to leave as well?
I will come back. I don't see why that's so forbidden.
I'm trying to protect you. Let's go. Do you not understand?
I don't need protecting. I can handle myself.
Against Lord Enma a second time? I have my doubts. Not this time. And your parents are quiet and not really arguing this point. They look fairly frightened, but they are not objecting like they might have.
Mm-hmm.
Lord Enma is going to be revived again soon. You think you can handle that? With your friends?
Yes. We've done it once before.
Well, if I have anything to say about it, you're not going to be there for that battle. I don't want you to fight a losing one.
You can't just keep me here against my will.
Can't I? I'm the lord of this village and every Oni in it, including you.
So what, you're just gonna tie me up like my friends and put me in a cellar?
If I must.
I look towards my parents, and I look back at him. You know, I loved you at some point. Can't believe you've turned into this monster. Somebody that won't even fight for their own kind? A coward? That's not the person I loved.
Well then, since we've both changed so much, you might as well stay in here. He shoves you in to the cell, pulls the door shut, and just with the one arm twists it so that it is basically stuck closed. Why don't you stay in there a little while and think about it? I'll give you some time. You two go home. And your parents are kind of like, what you done? You can't go. Let's go. Please reconsider.
I'm so sorry.
And they hurry out after another rather frightening look from the Oni Lord. And he turns and storms up the stairs. So, everyone else, you are roaming the village with no idea what just happened. Shopping list.
Just three normal Onis out shopping.
Yep.
Happy moments.
I'm glad I found that ramen shop.
Yep. So,
Wow, Chad doesn't like Shuten Doji anymore. Okay.
I don't know if you can make him. You can redeem him after this.
There was no intent to.
Excellent.
All right. So yeah, Iroha is kind of striding along, leading you all through the village and heading, kind of taking a vague circuitous route toward the castle. And then she kind of stops all of you and steps aside as you see guards kind of spreading out through the village. Ooh, that's not good. Just, act cool. Shopping list, right? Right?
Right.
Good.
Oh,
So do we
where
have
is?
everything? Do we have everything on the list, sister?
We just need sake for father.
Right, of course. All right, let's see. We know he likes it from that shop over there. And she turns about a little ways and then kind of points to one side of the castle and leads you all that way.
Oh yes, I know that one.
Okay, friends, huddle.
Straight in.
So, it seems things may have gone a little awry. I guess he must have gone into the dungeon and probably noticed you all weren't there. My bad.
Why don't we just go back?
Oh, that's
He's already found out we're not there.
What? This is a village of Oni, right? Don't you play tricksy tricks on each other? Can you just say, "Oh, passing gag"?
No, that's more
Kitsune.
thing, sweetie.
Oh,
Different.
I'm sorry. Was that insensitive?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's head inside and tour the castle. He sometimes lets people do that when he's not angry. He's probably angry, but we'll try.
If you want, I can challenge Ibaraki to a match. He owes me one.
So,
Does that help?
Actually, you know what? I have a better idea. Darling. And she looks at you, Arashi. We're just gonna have to do a little something. She taps you on the head where that leaf is hidden, and you are now a girl, Oni. There we go. Just 4 sisters looking to hang out with Lord Ibaraki.
No, don't do that, Arashi. Their hands will go straight through. Everyone will see.
I know. They're so. This is weird.
Men.
Don't make it weird. You've hung out with us this long, and do you see us do any of that?
I mean, what if something?
Have you ever? You haven't, have you? Let's go. Come
Like
on,
one,
lady.
like half.
Swords don't count.
So a fourth.
Let's just go, children. She leads the way. She hooks arms with you, Ikumi, and starts to proceed to chatter inanely about how wonderful Lord Ibaraki is and how great an honor it is to see him and blah 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 blah.
So it can be sort of joining in on the how great Ibaraki convo is and sort of going a little red.
And Arashi is just swooning, just like, oh yes, yes. Ah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if I remember right. His room is up that way. Let's go pay a visit to the young lord. Gonna be happy to see me today.
Is he normally happy to see you? Just asking for a friend.
Does
Oh, is somebody jealous?
No.
Well, let's go. And she leads you all up to one of the upstairs levels. And as you're
making your way up, you actually run straight into Ibaraki, who seems to be in quite a hurry. He kind of stumbles into the two of you, Ikumi and Kazumi, since you're sort of near Iroha. Oh, sorry. I'm a little busy right now. Wait a minute. He really looks at you and you.
Worst poker face ever.
Yeah, and behind you. Have we met?
Just passing by, I'm sure we've maybe seen each other in the street a couple of times, but we didn't really hardly ever seen anything other than that.
You'll have to forgive my sister. She's
Ikumi.
what?
What? No!
As he says that, Arashi just goes, ah.
I don't know
No!
who the hell that is.
Ikumi, who's Ikumi? No!
In fact, she just apologized for you, tells me that's Kazumi, which tells me you're Ikumi, which means you're.
Ah. Etsuko, yes. Etsuko.
No, you're not.
I'm Etsuko. Just pretend I'm Etsuko. This is embarrassing enough. Ah.
God. You're here to find her, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He opens the door to the room that he had left from. Which, there's no nice way to put it. It really looks like a tornado came through here. He's clearly not a tidy boy.
Ikumi doesn't even notice. She just like goes and sits somewhere. Like this
Yeah.
may resemble.
The futon looks like it's probably never been folded and put away, ever.
I'm not saying this reminds Ikumi of home.
But you're not saying that?
Meanwhile,
Nice.
Kazumi wants to clean the room.
Kazumi's like, must clean, wear broom.
Arashi's just eyeing it, just going, that's what I expected from you.
And he kind of flops down. So, nice disguises, I guess. If you're looking for Etsuko, she's downstairs now.
What? In the main greeting area?
Hmm,
The dungeon.
Like,
where we were.
Yep.
Hey! Isn't that a good thing?
No.
she's gonna get killed, isn't she?
No. He would never kill her.
No. Oh, I mean, okay.
He's gonna kill all of you when he finds you.
But the thing is, I mean, it's a good thing because if Iroha could bust us out really easy, then maybe she could bust out Etsuko really easy too, and we can all escape.
Or you could try asking me first, instead of speaking for me.
I'm really sorry, I was just proposing an idea.
Right. Well, he's probably going to have her under some kind of surveillance, I would think, after this little stunt. We need to deal with this fast, because if he catches me, and if he finds out you're in on it, Ibaraki, he's going to punch you across the forest.
And Ibaraki sort of loses a little color. Yeah, I know. Okay. So we've got to get you all out. And then you just need to stop interfering. I can't keep going against my brother. For you.
Interfering with what, Ibaraki? Do you just mean us visiting your village? Or is there something greater going on here?
Listen, just forget about the seals, okay? You don't need to do that anymore.
Is your brother trying to release Enma?
It's not something that we can just forget.
Got his reasons.
Why the heck would he? What? No, that there's no reasons to be releasing the ultimate evil into this world.
If you were to ask him, the ultimate evil in this world is humans. He's just trying to get rid of it.
I
Okay,
don't-
fair point. I see that side.
I apologize for my ignorance, but what is Enma to your people?
Nothing.
What do you mean?
I mean, that it's nothing. The black dragon is a creature of death. That's all it's for. It brings death. It's from the underworld. It's not like we worship it or anything.
Well, that's a good start. What is the white dragon to your people?
Same as it was to anybody else once. Ito has like,
This is all really nice, but we are sort of on a timetable here. We can talk religion when we're out free. And also, Ibaraki, you should really think about shutting your big fat mouth, sweetheart.
he kind of cringes. I know. I just, I'm tired of this.
Iroha, you wish for Enma to be freed too?
What? No, absolutely not.
Okay.
If I did, I wouldn't have helped you all out.
But you're certainly holding something back.
Akitsune is always holding something back, dear. It's not anything personal.
Why wouldn't you want us to know that Shuten is releasing the Enma? Are you indifferent on the subject, or...?
I don't have a problem with humans, personally. But I live here. He is sort of in charge. You have to toe the line a little, you know?
I don't think I've ever towed a line, but okay.
You don't look like the type. That being said, we need to get your little girl Etsuko and get out of here. And at that point, I think you all can do whatever you like. But if I were to give my personal opinion on the matter, I would say Enma getting released is kind of a bad thing. I mean, it's going to destroy the entirety of the world if it gets out. Everything will start to die, probably. It'll grow back, it always does, but there's that long, long winter in between that's just the worst.
Ugh.
Isn't it like 900 years?
Could be 900 years, could be 100,000 years, who knows? It just depends on how much gets wrecked. And... oh dear. You said you're from Hyoheki, right?
Yes.
You know it's still there, technically.
Is it?
Well, there's a ruin that used to be Hyoheki. It's one of the resting places of a very significant portion of Enma's form. If you're going to deal with him once and for all, that might be a place to go. It also might be the place that I think Lord Shuten was scouting to use for his revival. Some old priestly sorcerer fellow told him about it.
I think I might know the one.
We have to stop Shutem and Enma.
Yes, you really should hurry because I feel very bad for that boy.
So, can I just confirm something?
Hmm?
Enma is the black heavenly dragon.
Obviously. You didn't know that?
It might have, 900 years in slumber. Some things are still bound to be a little shaky. So Enma killed our dragon, or
Well,
Nagi.
we refer to Enma as the Black Dragon because the form is serpentine. That's as much as I know. I haven't exactly seen him up close, you understand.
Of course, no, I got that.
If they can revive Enma, maybe we can revive the white dragon.
Maybe. Is that possible?
I don't know.
Search me. I'm not a priest. You'd probably want to rescue your friend and ask him.
Is he short, blonde? Is he alive?
Miharu, right?
Yeah, yes. Is he alive?
I remember seeing them take a boy that fits that description up in the direction of Hyolheki quite some time ago.
Wait,
That
like,
Be why they don't want us to remember him.
so he survived all 900 years?
She
That means
shrugs.
he must have been in the cave with us. He
Ugamo,
must have been.
Ugamo said there were 5 that were sealed.
Yeah, there were
And
5
then-
of us.
We found Miharu's fan.
Okay, I was going to say perhaps we should choose a ground to challenge Shuten on, but
We need to get Etsuko out of here and find Miharu.
yes.
Maybe if we're with Miharu, our memories will be a lot fuller.
Ibaraki this whole time has been fairly quiet and just kind of watching all of you, and like he seems about as shocked as all of you. He's like trying to piece all of this together.
Ibaraki, come with us.
I can't.
Don't be a coward. You hold the #1 headband. You can't live in your brother's shadow all the time.
Yeah, put some meaning behind that headband.
You don't understand. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for him.
So you owe him your entire life?
Yeah?
What's the point in saving a life if it's not worth living?
He's reviving he wants to revive something that will destroy not only human. It'll
Look,
probably.
I know, okay?
Everyone's doomed, not just the humans.
Look, Ibaraki, you don't have to choose now. Sit and meditate on it. We're gonna go and free Etsuko. Join us if you wish.
Yeah, no, you know, can you get him out? She ruffles his head.
Of course, kiddo. You know me. I'll get you all out of here. Ibaraki, just do the right thing. I know you're a good kid. Come on, you three. We need to get your friend. Ibaraki, it's best if you don't appear to be involved in this.
He nods. And as you all start to leave, Ikumi, be careful, all right?
You can't stand up to even your brother Shuten. I don't think it's worth us sparring anymore.
Yeah.
And I'll walk away.
Good lord. Chat fills me with life. You guys fill me with life. So you head down to the dungeon area.
before you do, Iroha pauses and kind of changes up your disguises, and you look more like the guards of the castle. You wearing the uniform coat and such, with its black and gold. And she leads you down there with purpose, and kind of peeks in. Okay, coast is clear. Come on. Marching on in. Etsuko, you see 4 Oni castle guards step into the room a little while after Shuten has left you to your own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Etsuko's like kind of on her knees, you could clearly see that she has been crying so much. And as soon as she sees the guards, she kind of has her hand or arms around her knees. And she sees the guards. What is it? Time for you guys to kill me now?
What?
No, it's time to get you out of here. Come on.
Etsuko, get up.
And at this, like at the familiar voices, she kind of gets up. What's going on here?
Open the door, you strong girl.
I can't open this.
Do it.
Yeah, I knew
Honestly.
Oni weren't as strong as they're made out to be. I beat one in an arm wrestle earlier.
He did. She did.
I pop a wink at Ihara.
So, you gonna just hang out in there, or are you gonna try to get yourself out?
She rushes towards the door and I guess tries to break the lock open.
Do strength to see if you can like retwist the metal that Shuten twisted into place.
So it's strength.
Strength.
Oh,
Strong.
so strong.
Strong. Okay. Yeah. So describe how you just like twist this back into shape so you can open the door.
So seeing her friends again, or hearing her friends again, kind of, she gets a little spark of motivation that kind of came back for a little bit, maybe. And then she thinks about this like hatred that she might have for her ex-bae, and just like puts all of that into just like
All right, so yeah, you twist it out, and she ate her Wheaties this morning, yes. And you push the door open, and the illusion falls away, and you see a kitsune woman you haven't seen before, but it doesn't take you long to recognize the face, at least a little bit.
Mhm.
Nice to see you again, dear. Been a while since the cart.
It has been. So you're the one that's been helping my friends here.
Something like that. Hibaraki came to me and was fussing and whining. So, we need to leave. You didn't plan on staying, I assume, if he put you in here.
Not a chance.
Okay. Then we're settled. Let's get going.
Wait,
So,
what about Miharu?
Oh,
what about him?
Is he in this village or no?
No, she mentioned that she saw him being taken to Hyoheki.
Oh, that's reverse time for about 5 seconds, please.
Yes, that's fine. Retcon.
Okay.
Done.
Well then, let's be on our way. You can't walk out looking like that.
And she produces a little leaf and taps you on the head with it, and you turn into a fairly burly-looking Oni boy in scout outfit.
They'll never know it was you.
Muted.
But I have to say though, you looked absolutely wonderful, Etsuko, and I'd shoot Arashi a look.
She does.
Mm-hmm.
Am I still a girl, by the way?
No, you've been changed into just a guy guard.
Okay.
I appreciate everything you've done for us. I hope someday we could repay you.
Oh, don't worry. I'm keeping track of every debt.
It's not much, Iroha, but please, I want you to take this, and I'm going to take the jug of 900-year-old sake.
Her eyes get real big.
It was made when before we were sealed. It may not have actually aged as we haven't aged, but it will be of the 900-year-old recipe.
Oh my goodness, I haven't seen that for ages. Are you sure?
I have to.
Oh, you absolute sweetheart. She grabs you by the face and just gives you a big ol' kiss on the forehead. That is a wonderful gift. You can consider your debt half paid. Let's go. And she redons her disguise, and you all walk out of dungeon. And I think as you're making your exit from the village, headed out into the woods again, Etsuko, you kind of take a look back. And you all actually see up on the terrace of the castle, you see Ibaraki kind of looking out. He sees all of you, but doesn't really make a motion to acknowledge. But you do meet eyes very briefly, and then he continues walking. And it's a little bittersweet, Etsuko, as you're leaving this place that you barely got to know again. And we will end there for the evening.
My heart.
How's everybody feeling?
Oh my god.
So many revelations, so many ideas,
I
so many
say-
theories. Oh my god.
Is it like 1940? Because so many bombs got dropped today.
Oh.
Chat, how is everybody there feeling? Are you guys okay? And for donation,
Go on.
the donations and things, I am keeping those for appropriately traumatic moments, like maybe Vecna's thing about a certain ring. Might happen still. So anyway, if you want it to.
Those. Stay tuned.
Next time on Mezame Beyond Time. Mezame. Yeah, I did it right.
Mezame.
Mezame
There you
Beyond
go.
Time.
Drake. Feels like the DM likes to pick our hearts.
Oh,
Really?
she's kicking
really?
our hearts too.
Soft signal.
yeah.
I don't care that we didn't say it. That's our raid cry right there.
We laughed, we cried, we thirsted.
That's it.
I'm copying that right now.
Done.
That's perfect.
Done.
Oh my god.
That's the bullshit you bring me here for.
Yes. And we're so thirsty.
If you're so thirsty, drink your tears.
We would if you didn't keep taking them off in a jar.
This is
I'm
fine.
just-
You have to work for some. That's right.
I
Okay.
was trying, but he denied me by locking me in a cell.
Yeah, he's kind of terrible. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, Scrat.
Thank you. That is
Morty.
Oh god.
All the
Perfect.
we laughed and cried with thirsted.
perfect. Okay. Wrap up.
Outros?
Yeah. Wrap ups. We should do wrap ups. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Let's.
a thing we do here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Do you want to lead, Jess?
Sure. What am I? Who am I? I'm Jess, Little Cup of Joe. I think you
now fully understand what I am capable of.
Now you will witness the power of fully operational Jess.
Something like that. If you would like more of that kind of bullshit, tomorrow night you can come to my channel on Twitch and watch me run a bunch of really excellent weeby people, of which Scraticus is one. We are going to be playing a early draft translation of Kamigakari, which is... Okay, if you think Ryutama is anime as fuck, you have not seen anything yet.
There's more.
I'm interested.
Kamigakari is the most anime game I have seen in existence. It's glorious. And it's going to be a fun time. We're going to run a sample module that is actually in the book. Lots of wildly overpowered hijinks and cool battle bullshit in there. And I'm really excited for everybody's characters, so it'll be worth checking out. That's going to be at 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern. Tomorrow night. So,
Time zones melt my brain.
yeah, come watch that. That's all. Do we go backwards? Go with Anna this time?
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah. Feels were had. You know, the usual.
I'm sorry.
Hearts were breaking.
I'm sorry.
Broken. Can't grab
Parts
her.
who are breaking. Are
Yeah.
still breaking.
Yeah, like there was a little hope. Like the tiniest bit of hope that maybe Shuten would have been somewhat understanding, but I think I was like,
Not maybe the main villain.
yep. Yep. Basically, when I, not Etsuko, found out that he was trying to release the whatchamacallit, I'm like, ooh, Enma. Okay, he's the true bad guy here.
BBEG.
BB, no.
BBEG.
But yeah, lots feels like I am loving the story and like all the characters and like anime is so freaking cool. Anyway, yeah, you can find me places like Twitch as Cyborg Pizza, Twitter and Instagram is Anime Photo. I play D&D Thursdays right before this in WebDM, and I have a Patreon.
Support her. She's neat and awesome
Yes.
and talented and stuff.
Thanks.
Is true.
I guess we'll go back up the line with Sheena.
Yay! Oh, this was so good. So many feels.
Them
I don't know
feelings.
what to think of it anymore. Just so much, so much, too much. Oh, I love Thursdays. I love Thursdays so much.
Thursday.
Thirst days.
Thursday.
Oh,
We're
oh.
on the same on Thursdays.
Hey-oh.
Speaking of
Is it Thursday yet? Can we say
Yeah,
that?
they're gonna say Thursday.
We might get in trouble for that. Anyway.
Yeah.
I think it's different enough.
Yes, finding me places. I am Likes the Villain on Twitter and Twitch. When I am not here playing this game every Thursday night, I'm usually hanging out in chat. Or every other Wednesday, I play D&D over on the Castle Map channel. Yay.
Awesome. Kent. Revelations
Hi.
were had.
Revelations were had. This was a very just crazy headspace day for Arashi. First, he figured out his swords were, you know, lovers from both Oni and his own family, which, you know, his evil ass family made into sword. You know, Arashi's had a bad day. Like, just turned into a girl for a little bit. You know, a lot of things happened. But, you know, Revelation's great, awesome, love it. You can find me on Twitch at Kent Weebs. I'm a variety streamer. Right now, I am diving into a game called I Am Setsuna, which is apparently it's already it's already getting me though, Jess. I'm like 3 hours, 4 hours in, and I'm just like reading the lines, going, okay, I'm already into this, and like I'm trying to read and voice act, and I'm just like, and it's getting to me, and I might actually break and cry right now, but you
Sounds good. Excellent. Yeah, that's on my backlog, and I want to play it soon.
I Am Setsuna. You can find me streaming that when I'm streaming. Awesome times. Kent Weebs.
Kent
You can also find me.
What?
Kent Weebs, not this K Stormhide. Don't worry, we'll fix the overlay soon, okay?
You can find me on Twitter at K Stormhide 3 weeks ago, but
Get a time machine. Go back 3 weeks ago.
Go back to 3 weeks and you'll find it. Otherwise, you'll have to figure it out. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. And
good luck in Godspeed.
My favorite part of this episode today was fucking all of it. Sorry for that. Just all of it.
I mean, I'm totally with you. Like, last week, Jess was all like, oh, hey, yeah, no, you'll find the episodes are more going to focus on one person or another person. And today she was like, bomb drops for you! Bomb drops for you! Bomb drops for everybody! Like...
I was like, I'm in the clear. I'm like, this is fine. And then she's like, you want to hear about your swords? I was like, oh, really? We're doing that right now after you bombed us with Etsuko stuff? Okay, give me a second.
Why not?
1 second.
Saying that though, the bombs that were dropped for Ikumi were exactly what she needed. Like, she is out of a rut right now. Good times.
The Oprah of bomb drops.
Pretty much.
She went Oprah on us. Yes, she did.
You get a bomb. You get a bomb.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to playing more next week. I think Akumi's ready to fight again. I don't think there'll be any more of them 5 initiatives rolled after this. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm Scrap. Sorry. Any more for anyone else? We're gonna move on.
No, I've talked enough. Go Scrap.
I'm just watching the ships.
Hoping. Watching the ships be sailing.
Yep.
Okay. Social links. Guys, if you're not already, go and be part of the Discord. Send me a DM on Twitter. I'll get you a game. Do it. YouTube. Go and catch up on this and all the other shows. There is also a Patreon. Go and check out the Patreon. We've got some articles over there that you can check out. We have a goal of £500, which a month, which will help cover our raised production value costs, as we're going to make the stream look even more professional and pay the artists even more, because you know artists, they like that. Yeah.
Artists like money.
Yeah. Did you hear, like, the other day, like one of the people was telling us a story about one of their characters, and like their troupe was wandering through the woods and it was cold and like they were looking for a patron to pay them, and in the end they died of exposure.
That was awesome.
That hurts, but it's also true.
Check out our merch. Just punch the mic. Check out our merch as well. You can find all of our lovely merch in Redbubble, and you can slap it on basically anything. I think you can even get laptop stickers, and they probably stick on anything else as well. So literally anything. You can have a sticker of anything. Let's see. What else do we have? We have sponsors. Bird in the Storm Publishing. They are our sponsor. They will be bringing content to us in January, and also hopefully their secondary module sometime soon. They're a new writing startup, and most of their proceeds go to charity. I think it's intended to be like their retirement plan or something as well, so get supporting them early, and who knows what it could lead on to. What else have we got? We've got Mage Hand Press. There it is. They are running the Dark Matter D&D 5e expansion for Sci-Fi and Space. Next week they release the alpha, and if you go and check it out now, you can get early access to the beta. I think it's like when the alpha releases, you can get 8 months early access to the beta. Obviously it's not finished yet, but you get to see the whole thing and help shape it as it goes. So there you go. Yeah, that's everything from me. Let's get that Rady Roo up. I'm not seeing many people online right now, so I am open to suggestions. If anyone can see someone online, if one of you players can see someone online that you think's worth going to give a raid.
I will check for you.
Let's
There's Kilroy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's doing Destiny 2. He's a kind of a cool cool streamer.
He's a
You
cool
might like
streamer.
him.
There you go, as recommended by our good friend,
K Storm Hyde.
K-Storm Hyde.
Mhm.
Well, this is the thing. I'll read whatever's above your name tag. I'm trying to think of your real name, but you just supported me in it. Yeah. So let's go and check out Kilroy. Yeah, it's got to be fun. And there's some like Twitch stuff hanging out in his chat as well. So that's got to be good. Let's head over. Kilroy.
Do you want the link? Hold on. I
Oh,
can give
Kilroy
you-
Killjoy. I see.
Yeah, Killjoy. Sorry, I may have spelled that wrong.
That's all right. I
Here,
can
here's-
see it. No, that's a double L in that one.
There you go.
No, I just need his name. I just need that last bit for my raid
I
command.
copy pasta on chat.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My bad. Yeah.
Arigato.
Capipasta.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So we're gonna go and raid Kilroy Killjoy. Yep, that is our raid cry. We laughed, we cried, we thirsted. I'm gonna need to copy it as well because I just literally wiped my copy with the Kilroy Killjoy. Guys, thank you so much
Hold
for
on.
thirsting with us today. It was amazing. I cannot wait for next week already. Jess, you're amazing. You're never allowed to leave. Let's do this forever, please. We're live Monday to Thursdays, 1 p.m., 6 p.m., 10 p.m. EST. Also Fridays, 1 p.m. and 8 p.m. 8 p.m. is every other week, and the 1 p.m. is over on the Greyhawk channel. Keep on evoking emotions, everyone. We will see you next time. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.